I got Martin Truex and Sherry Pollux, and we're on our way to the airport. I know it's not the highest production value that you're used to, Martin and Sherry, but listen, this is what you got to do. What we got to do. So, was this your first time here at the Hambletonian or experiencing horse racing?
Yeah, both of ours, I believe.
Yeah.
It was fun. We had a good time with it.
You had a lot of fun. Yeah. Listen, if you're gonna pick a day, you might as well pick the Super Bowl, the Daytona 500, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't want to bring up.
Don't bring that race.
Don't bring that. All right. So the only difference I would say is that you guys start with your big race.
Yeah.
We kind of finish it with the big race. So there's a lot of similarities between horse racing, NASCAR racing, right?
I think so.
One of the things I would say, you guys 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, our races are a lot longer.
You're a lot longer, but our guys are racing for 4 or 5 hours. They might race in 10, 12 races a night.
Okay.
We have our ups and downs.
Gotcha.
Do you have your ups and downs in a race, or is it full adrenaline for 5 hours?
Yeah, we have. Sorry, we were like.
No, we're trying not to die. Listen, the driver's in the hands.
We have a lot of ups and downs throughout a race. You know, I mean, just with pit strategy, and there's so many things that can happen. You know, throughout a race. So, for 400 or 500 miles, 600 miles sometimes that we race.
So when you're cutting out your record-leading miles that you did earlier this year, right? Mm-hmm. You're just kind of, even though you're going 179 miles an hour, you can kind of relax.
Oh, well, not really, not relaxed. I mean, focused.
Focused, okay, right.
I mean, somewhat in a good state of mind, but focused.
Sure.
You know, so you can't lose that, obviously.
Now, going again throughout the whole season, you guys, you're traveling all the time. Does the travel have does that have a wear and tear on you?
I think it does. I mean, the seasons are long. We go from basically Valentine's Day to Thanksgiving. Yeah. So, I mean, we're on the road. 4 days a week at least, almost every week in that span. I think we get 3 off weekends in between there. So it's a hectic schedule. We're always on the road a lot, but it's a lot of fun. We enjoy what we do and we work hard, but it pays good too.
Do you guys like to do some is that your only way to get your adrenaline rush, or can we see you maybe buy a horse and start jogging it and get you in the amateurs?
I mean, I'll tell you this: if I had a horse and was going to do this, I'd be on it.
That's what I mean.
I wouldn't be the guy watching; I'd be the guy driving. So.
Well, and we have we have amateur races where you don't have to go up against guys like Scott Zeron, who.
Well, I mean, I would think that if you're a professional car driver, you could just move right in. You wouldn't have to go through the amateurs, would you?
Well, no. Amateur meaning you just don't have to. You're not getting paid. That's it.
Well, no, I would want to be a professional.
You'd want to be a professional.
Yeah.
Listen,
why not go all the way?
Why not go all the way, right? So, I mean, you guys can drive. That's a similarity. Another one. You guys can drive till you're 60, right? 65. How old are you?
I'm probably not that old. I'm 36.
You're 36. Okay.
I would say, mid to late 40s, no problem.
Mid to late 40s.
Yeah.
But listen, guys like, Earnhardt, Richard Petty, they were driving. Dale Jarrett, they were driving in the
50 maybe.
50s.
Yeah.
So then we got guys out there that are 65. John Campbell's 61. He was in the Hambletonian. He's still.
That's awesome.
He's still at the top of his game. So maybe when you retire, you got to get your adrenaline fix.
Well, it'd be a good route to go.
It'd be a good route to go.
Yeah.
Now, another similarities. We don't have street courses, unfortunately.
Sure.
Right, it's just straight ovals.
Yeah.
Have you found that do you like the street courses more than the regular ovals?
I don't know about more, but I do like them a lot. It's cool because we get to do something different.
Little change of pace.
We only race on 2 road courses right now.
Okay.
This year we're actually at one tomorrow.
Right, Watkins Glen.
But I enjoy them just because it's something different. But I do like ovals as well. So I like both of them a lot.
Now today, watching the Hambletonian, the favorite one. One of the favorites. The horse that won the heat ended up coming back to win the final. Usually we have a race where there's 2 favorites, 2-3 favorites. Okay. You guys most of our guys have 6-7 other guys to worry about. You have 40.
Yeah.
Do you guys drive, do you drive every race similar? Do you drive the track? Because each track is different. Maybe bigger turns, bigger banks, bigger straightaways.
Yeah, I think one of the things that really makes our sport tough is all the tracks are different.
Okay.
We could take 2, for instance, that look very similar, are the same size, similar banking, even look the same from an aerial photo, and they drive completely different.
Sure.
You have to set the car up differently. The asphalt's made up of different stuff, and just the grit of it and all the characteristics of it are different. So the tires stick to it different, wear out differently, and all that changes everything. So we, in our sport, things are constantly changing. The tracks are always changing with the weather.
Sure.
With just aging over time. So there's a lot of change. It's a constant moving target for us, and that's what makes it a challenge.
It's like you're talking about harness racing too, because we got different size tracks, different surfaces. They wear out. We got shoes. You have tires. We have steel, aluminum. They wear out differently. So it's all you don't realize how much similarities it is. Do you find that you can compare? Like, I'm sure you're big time now. You've met some like football players, basketball players. Are sports all the same? Like, is that competition the biggest similarity?
I would say so. I think that most people that are serious about any sport, they get into it for the competition and the challenge of it. And
right.
I think most people I know that are in other sports, kind of got into it for the challenge of it, for just that satisfaction of putting your 110% effort into it all the time and trying to get those results and be better than the rest of the guys.
Now, Sherry, I'm asking you, the night like tonight, how'd you you got the pole right tomorrow?
No, I'm starting 14th.
14th.
Sore subject.
I should have got the pole.
So are you his shoulder to cry on? Is he going to cry tonight about getting 14th? Like,
no, he already did before we came here.
Okay, he already did. So what's your role? Do you have to play like his comfort zone right here?
No, I just told him.
Just man up.
Just qualifying.
Just man up, and that's it.
Tomorrow's when you really race and when it counts.
So she's the one that tells you.
I think I just put it in perspective for him. Usually,
okay.
To try to get him to, but he was still mad. I don't think it worked.
So does he call like his parents when he wants a sob story?
No, he just sulks for a little bit in the box and then he gets
It lasts a little while, and then I get over it.
How were your parents? Like, were they supportive growing up, or were they like Sherry and just said, "Listen, stop whining, get out there and win the race"?
His dad.
That was my dad.
That was your dad? What about mom?
She's a softie.
She's a softie. Okay, so mom's a softie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mom's a softie. I know. She'll send.
Honey, it'll be okay.
Do you want me to send you an ice cream sandwich or something to make you feel better?
Yep. My dad's like, shut up.
Shut up.
You'll get them next week.
You'll be fine. Now, Sherry, what about you? First time here. It was pretty cool. We had horse racing for your foundation. Meadowlands pitched in. They gave you a nice donation. How big can this? Like, are you the main ovarian cancer foundation? How many are there out there?
Oh, I don't know about that. Martin and I just rebranded our foundation this year after I was diagnosed to include ovarian cancer. Before that, we were just doing pediatric cancer.
Okay.
So it's brand new to us. We haven't even been doing it. We haven't even been raising funds for ovarian cancer for a year yet.
Not even.
So yeah, it was an honor to come here today and for them to donate, $10,000 to my cause was incredible. I'm very grateful for them to do that, and I look forward to raising awareness and funding for ovarian cancer patients, hopefully for a long time to come.
Sure. I mean, how big can this thing get?
Oh, I think our foundation. Our foundation is already. I think we've come a long way since we started it in 2007. But I think the Sherry Strong side of it and the ovarian cancer awareness side of it could be huge. Luckily through Martin and his job, I have a platform to be able to create awareness for people and to help other women. So we plan on doing that for a long time.
And what about the pediatric cancer part of it?
We still do that.
Okay, so you do pediatric and ovarian.
Yeah.
What about prostate? No guys? No guy love?
No, we don't do anything for guys, sorry.
I'm sure someday.
Someday.
Yeah,
all right.
maybe.
So, I mean, is it a goal more to raise awareness, research, to become the face of ovarian cancer? What are some of the goals?
Yeah, I didn't really ever think of myself as the person. I didn't ever really want to be the face of ovarian cancer, but
this pretty face can be.
Sometimes life throws you a curveball, and you just end up doing something that you didn't think you'd ever be doing. But I'm honored to be a survivor and to be here to be able to do it. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, so it's hard to say where we'll be in 5 years from now. But we're honored to be able to be advocates for both types of cancers, and pediatric cancer has been really close to our heart for a long time. We've been doing it for about 10 years, so.
And is do you have the logo on the car and stuff like that, or does NASCAR have rules against that?
That's just a per team basis. So sometimes our car owner did a teal car last year for ovarian cancer,
Oh,
which
okay.
is really
Yeah.
cool.
There we go.
So, but not on a weekly basis. No,
Right.
usually it's just the sponsors on the car. But we're in talks to do some cool stuff over the next couple months for ovarian cancer awareness month. So we'll see what we come up with.
I like the idea of just a straight teal car.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah,
it looks
we
good.
turned the logo's teal, but
Ah.
I would love to do a straight teal car. That'd be amazing. But can you talk to our car owner about that?
Listen, I have some pull, but we'll see what I can do. So
Okay.
listen, we're on the way. You're at Watkins Glen tomorrow.
Yep.
What's the name of the race?
Cheese at 355
Cheese
at Watkins Glen.
All right,
Yeah.
so there we go. And you got 14 and
Starting 14th,
starting
gonna finish first.
There we go. If do you guys abide by the rule? If you ain't first, you're last. No, pretty. He does,
You're
right?
already in the chase.
Not
yeah.
really. No,
Right.
you can finish second. You can finish third.
You can finish there. Okay.
I mean, fourth, fifth's pretty good.
All right, listen. We're gonna end with that. So you guys got to fly out. Thank you again.
Thanks.
Thank you.